time for a book haul. Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Zach with Zacks Books, and welcome back to another episode of Zocktober. Today we have got for you an October book haul. I believe this is part 2. I think we did one earlier, and we are on the second book haul for you guys. Got a mixture here. We got some King, got some other horror people, and it's just going to be a fun time. We will have these linked down below if you're intrigued with any of these guys. And yeah. Otherwise, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get to some books. Alright guys, first one I'm going to show you is a paperback edition of Needful Things that I actually did not have. This is another book that I really need to read, and a lot of you guys say that it is really good. It's a bigger book, which is not a problem. I just haven't started it yet. I've got 3 other beefers that I'm trying to get through. Under the Dome, 1122, and Insomnia. I know a lot of you guys say those are top tier books, but you know, I just gotta get through them. But this is another one that a lot of people really enjoy and a lot of people like, and I just gotta get to it one of these days. And one day I will, but this is a pretty cool edition that I actually didn't have, and I thought I did. So, very nice, Needful Things. Alright, the next book I've got is a Jack Ketchum book, which I also need to read another one of his books. But this one is called Off Season. And what kind of hooked me on this when I was looking at it, besides Jack Ketchum, because a lot of people talk about his other book, is September, a beautiful New York editor retreats to a lonely cabin on a hill in the quiet Maine beach town of Dead River, off season, awaiting her sister and friends. Nearby, a savage human family with a taste for flesh lurks in the darkening woods, watching, waiting for the moon to rise and night to fall. Also, Stephen King's got a blurb on the back of this. Who's the scariest guy in America? Probably Jack Ketchum, the outlaw horror writer whose terrifying first novel, Off Season, is finally available uncut. So, I mean, the cover also looks really cool. Definitely looks like some cannibal stuff going on. And I for sure need to check this out. But I was very excited to get this. So there you have Off Season by Jack Ketchum. Alright, the next book I have is a Tabitha King book. We found another one. And that is The Trap. This is a little bit more of a well-known kind of, I believe, to be like horror thriller type book by her. It's got some wintry vibes. Obviously you've got like the cabin and snow. I don't know a whole lot about this book. Obviously, besides the fact that it's by Tabitha King, which is Stephen King's wife. I'm very intrigued to know more about this, but if you want to let me know in the comments down below if you have read this, what were your thoughts? Let me know, because I've tried his son Joe Hill. Maybe I'll try his wife Tabitha. Maybe I'll like her. But yeah, no. Otherwise, this is a really cool find, and Danielle's actually the one who found this one. I did not spot this, so good eye. But yeah, there you have The Trap by Tabitha King. Alright, the next book I have is one that a lot of people have actually read as of late and have really enjoyed, and that is Cackle by Rachel Harrison. I also like the cover. It kind of, to me, now that I've like read a little bit about it, like with it involving a witch, it kind of looks like a modern day like witch cauldron being like a little teacup. I don't know, I'm probably way off. But yeah, this one says, from the author of The Return, a darkly funny, frightening novel about a young woman meeting a witch who might be too good to be true. I did read The Return, and I thought it was really messed up, but it was pretty solid. I think I ended up giving it 3.5, maybe 4 stars. I did it as like a buddy read with Danielle a while ago. But it was a good book, and a lot of people are really talking about this one right now, and a lot of people are really enjoying it. So I want to hop on the bandwagon because I have read a book by this author and it was really solid. So there you have Cackle by Rachel Harrison. The last 2 I've got are some really cool hardcover edition Stephen King books. We found both of these at a half-price books, and I'm very excited that we found them. The first one is the Viking edition of The Wastelands. This has been a book that has eluded me for a long time. At least this edition, because I have the Gunslinger. No, I don't have the Gunslinger. Gunslinger's a different one. I have Drawing of the Three and Wizard and Glass in the same Viking format. and we stumbled across this in one of the displayers, and it was really cool. And I was like, we can't leave without this. Actually, the one we went to, somebody like brought back like 9 King books, and they're like literally like 7 of them are all behind the displayer case. And it was really cool. It was fun to see all of them there. There was, I think, the drawing of the 3 edition of this was sitting there. There was an edition of Carrie. There was another edition of something. Then there was the other book I have here, which is this very cool edition of The Shining, which is really cool. It's green. I've never seen like this edition before, like in person. I've seen them online, but I have not seen it physically. I know this is the Doubleday years. I think there is an edition of Salem's Lot, Night Shift, and Carrie in this as well. I don't think there's an edition of The Stand or Pet Cemetery in this, but I know that there is one online that is Carrie, Salem's Lot, and Night Shift. But it was very cool finding both of these editions and finding them at a half-price books at a really good deal. So, very cool things that we found at that half-price books. I actually think the Tabitha King was also from that half-price books as well. So, yeah, there you have a hardcover Viking Wastelands and a really cool-looking edition of The Shining. All right, so that was another October book haul. We will try and link as many of those as we can down below. We can't guarantee you're going to get the same covers as I did, maybe except for Cackle and the Jack Ketchum book. But the other ones, not guaranteed, but you'll get an edition of those books if you want to. But yeah, no, really cool stuff that we found. Most of those were from half-price books. Again, very cool thing that we've got one of those nearby. A couple of them, actually. And yeah, really fun stuff. We want to know what you guys have gotten lately. Make sure you let us know in the comments down below. And as always, we will see you in tomorrow's episode of Zocktober. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Later.